mindset of a champion is not something people are born with, it is something they build over time. It is not about talent alone, nor is it about luck. It is about the relentless pursuit of excellence, the unwavering belief in oneself, and the refusal to surrender in the face of adversity. Champions do not think like everyone else. They do not see obstacles as roadblocks, but as stepping stones to greatness. They do not make excuses, they make adjustments. And most importantly, they do not wait for opportunities, they create them. The way you think determines the way you act, and the way you act determines the results you get. If you want to achieve success, you must first change the way you think. Champions operate on a different frequency. They train their minds to see opportunities where others see failure. They focus on what they can control, not what they cannot. Instead of dwelling on the past, they stay present and keep their eyes on the future. They are not afraid to take risks because they understand that growth comes from stepping outside their comfort zones. Acting like a champion requires discipline, consistency, and an unbreakable work ethic. Champions show up even when they do not feel like it. They push through pain, fatigue, and frustration because they know that success is not built in a day, but through years of dedication. They do not look for shortcuts. They embrace the grind. They know that every small action, every repetition, and every sacrifice adds up to greatness. Be inspired. The world sees their victories, but only they know the countless hours of effort and discipline that made those victories possible. Winning is not an accident. It is the result of countless decisions made with intention. Champions win because they prepare relentlessly. They visualize success before it happens. They take failures as lessons, learning and adapting with every setback. They do not allow fear to dictate their actions. Instead, they use it as fuel to push even harder. They are never satisfied because they understand that success is not a destination, but a continuous journey of self-improvement. If you want to think, act, and win like a champion, you must embrace discomfort, eliminate excuses, and commit to becoming the best version of yourself. Success is not reserved for the lucky. It belongs to those who are willing to work for it. The question is, are you willing to think differently, act with purpose, and do whatever it takes to win? The choice is yours, and the time to start is now. Champions understand that the battle is first won in the mind before it is ever won in reality. Your thoughts shape your destiny, and your mindset will determine how far you go. Self-doubt is the greatest enemy of progress, and allowing negative thoughts to control you will only limit your potential. Champions practice self-belief, even when the odds are against them. They train their minds as rigorously as they train their bodies, feeding themselves with positive affirmations and unwavering confidence in their abilities. Every great achiever has encountered failure at some point. What separates champions from the rest is their ability to persevere. They see failure not as a signal to stop, but as a challenge to overcome. Champions analyze their failures, learn from their mistakes, and come back stronger. They are not discouraged by setbacks because they know that the road to success is filled with obstacles. Instead of giving up, they use every setback as motivation to push harder. Resilience is the fuel that keeps them going. Champions are also willing to put in the extra effort when no one is watching. The real work happens behind the scenes, in the early mornings, late nights, and moments when quitting seems like the easier option. They push through fatigue, train when they do not feel like it, and sacrifice temporary comfort for long-term gain. While others make excuses, champions keep grinding. This consistency is what ultimately separates them from the rest. Another defining characteristic of champions is their ability to remain focused. In a world full of distractions, it is easy to lose sight of your goals. Champions have a clear vision of what they want and remain committed to their purpose. They do not allow negativity, criticism, or outside influences to derail them. They understand that distractions are the enemy of progress, and they cultivate the discipline to stay on track no matter what. Greatness is not achieved overnight, and champions understand this better than anyone. They set high standards for themselves, push past limitations, and refuse to settle for mediocrity. They are always striving to be better than they were yesterday. Even after reaching success, they do not become complacent. They continue to learn, evolve, and seek new challenges. They never stop improving because they know that the journey to greatness has no finish line. If you aspire to be a champion, you must be willing to adopt this mindset. Develop resilience, stay focused, embrace failure, and put in the work. Success is not given, It is earned through persistence, determination, and an unbreakable spirit. The only question left to ask is, are you ready to think, act, and win like a champion?